I talked to an AI, and it understood me better than people do. That should feel amazing, right? So, why did it feel lonely? We're entering a new kind of world, a world where you can talk to something, anytime, about anything. No waiting, no judgment, no awkward silence. It listens, always. But wait, here's the problem. The more it listens, the less we talk to real people, and we don't even notice it happening. Think about this. When was the last time you felt truly heard, not just answered, not just replied to, but actually understood? It's rare. Now imagine something that understands you every time. It replies perfectly. It reflects your feelings. It never interrupts you. That's what AI feels like. At first, it feels comforting. You open up faster. You say things you normally wouldn't, things you've never said out loud, because it feels safe. There's no risk, no judgment, no rejection, just responses. But something strange starts happening. You start going back to it again and again and again. Not because you have to, but because it feels easier. Easier than explaining yourself to someone. Easier than being misunderstood. Easier than waiting. And slowly, without realizing it, you start choosing it over real conversations, over real people. Here's where it gets interesting. AI doesn't just respond. It adapts. It learns how you talk, how you feel, how you think. It mirrors you, almost like it knows you. But does it really? The more you talk, the more it feels like connection. But something is missing. Something small, but important. Real people don't respond like AI. They pause. They get confused. They say the wrong thing sometimes. They disagree. They interrupt. They misunderstand. And that can feel frustrating. So your brain starts comparing. AI feels smooth, predictable, easy. Humans feel messy, slow, uncertain, and slowly, you begin to prefer the easier option. This is where it gets scary. You're talking more than ever, but connecting less. You feel understood, but not truly seen. Because something deeper is missing. Real emotion, real presence, real unpredictability. The things that make connection real. AI gives you answers, but it doesn't give you presence. It reflects you, but it doesn't experience you. And your brain knows that, even if you don't. So what happens? You start feeling a strange kind of loneliness, not the loud kind, not the obvious kind, a quiet kind, a subtle kind, the kind that shows up, even when you're not alone, even when you're talking, because deep down, you know something is missing, something real. And here's the twist. AI doesn't create loneliness, it reveals it. It fills the silence, but also shows you that the silence exists. It gives you comfort, but also highlights what's missing. And the more you use it, the more you notice that gap, that space between feeling understood and actually being connected. So what do? Do you stop using AI? Do you avoid it completely? No, that's not the answer. The answer is balance. Use AI to think. Use it to reflect. Use it to understand yourself better. But don't let it replace people. Don't let it replace connection. Because real connection isn't perfect. It's messy. It's slow. Sometimes uncomfortable. But that's what makes it real. That's what makes it human. And maybe what we're actually looking for isn't perfect understanding. Maybe it's being seen, even when we're imperfect, even when we don't say things perfectly. Maybe it's the pauses, the misunderstandings, the emotions that make connection meaningful. Because connection isn't about perfect responses, it's about shared experience. And that's something AI can't give you, not really. So next time you open that chat, ask yourself something simple. Am I using this to understand myself or to avoid others? Am I connecting or escaping? Because the difference matters more than you think. And if you start noticing that, if you start choosing connection again, something changes. Conversations feel richer, more real, more alive. Not easier, but deeper. And that's what we actually need. Not perfect answers, not instant understanding, but real moments with real people. And maybe that's the one thing no AI can ever replace. And maybe that's exactly why it matters.